What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, as I am. I have had quite the experience so far. We are in the process of basically overhauling the server and redoing it. So I'm coming out with this video, just as the title says, as basically a server update. And this is kind of what we're implementing. And every time we do a major change, a major update like this, I'm going to come out with a video. I feel explaining it over and over and over and over and over again in Twitch chat doesn't really do us much good, you know. But I feel as though if I give it to you straight on a YouTube video, which you can watch, and if you don't get it, rewatch, or you know, you're just looking at my beautiful face, rewatch, or you know, you're thinking, oh god, that guy's ugly, I shouldn't watch this again, but it's like a train wreck, you gotta rewatch, you know, do whatever. Basically, when it comes to the server, and if you're not familiar with the server, linkbright.mc ph.co will get you to our world, and it is a free and public server. If you're coming and you just happen to see this, please feel free to jump in and say hello and do what you got to do. I'm actually gonna put it up for you right now. I'm sorry, I'm so used to streaming and stuff that recording for me is kind of weird. I feel like recording, I'm not supposed to be doing this kind of stuff whenever I'm recording. I should have this prepared, but you know, I'm used to Twitch. Anyway, so there it is. You can feel free to jump in our Minecraft server, hang out, do what you got to do, just read the rules, know what you're doing. Anyway, so we're doing a massive overhaul, and part of the big thing we're changing, the main focus we have, sorry, Tourette's, is the ranking system. So our ranks right now, as it stands, is we have a member, a VIP, a moderator, an admin, and me, the owner. We're completely changing that. It's top to bottom. Let me start from the top. The owner stays the same, right? The owner is still beautiful and sexy and wonderful and just someone you want to know and just amazing all around guy. No, that's me. Anyway, we have added a head technician. And basically the head technician's job is to kind of oversee basically the technological aspect, run plugins, anything like that. So if you have any sort of technical issue or you have a suggestion, he would be the one to get in contact with, and that position has gone to General Echo. You may have seen him hopping around or whatever, and if you haven't, you just haven't been in the server enough. I don't know what to tell you. Admin wise, currently we're running 3 kind of hardcore admins. Camelot's technically an admin, but she doesn't come in as much because she has her own thing going on. She just helped me set it up, and she's in real life friend, so she stays there. But the real 3 admins right now are Kuro, Dan Easy, and 13 Ways. Those are staying as my 3 main admins. Now the admins are basically going to oversee the moderators. Admins are not necessarily there to monitor and or interact in an official way, if that makes sense, with members. They can interact with you, right? You can message them and say, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Whatever. But if you have a question as a member, you would go to a moderator, not an admin. That's kind of their role. They have a lot more permissions than moderators do, i.e. creative mode. We're taking creative mode away from moderators. The reason being is too many people are going in creative mode, kind of doing a lot and taking a lot and stuff. And it's not necessarily like one person or anything. And I'm not shaming anybody or getting rid of anybody because of it. It's just we're trying to become a big server, and in order to become a big server, we have to make sure we have our shit together for when I do these like 24-hour streams like I'm doing on Friday the 12th. By the way, little plug in there for you, Friday, February 12th. If you're seeing this in time, 2016, come watch me stream. If not, just check out my stream anyway. Anyway, back on point. So The admins will oversee the moderators. There will be two different levels of moderators. There will be a mod 1 and a mod 2. Starting out, all the moderators who are currently moderators will be moderator 1. This is like a junior rank, and you kind of work your way up, prove yourself, and then get promoted by an admin, myself, or the general technician, which is Echo, to moderator 2. Moderator 2 will start with one person. That will be MC Pro Darkstar. For anybody who's been in the stream knows he is a pretty on top of it mod, and doesn't really falter too much. He's pretty to the book and on point, and I like him. And honestly, if I had more room at admin spots, I probably would do it, but I don't, because literally I would have just as many admins as moderators at that point, and that wouldn't make any sense. So moderators are overseen by admins, but moderators, of course, oversee the people below them, which are members and VIPs. Members and VIPs will still report to moderators. If they have any questions, they can go to moderators. Moderators only. You need to private message a moderator, or just all out talk to a moderator in chat, whatever. Do whatever you got to do to get a hold of these guys. I assure you, I know each and every one of them. They make themselves very available, and they are in the server a lot. People like Scrubs or Do, just to name a few. That rhymed. They are in the server a ton. So if you're in there and a moderator's not in there, that's weird. But if you're in there and other people are in there, I'm telling you right now, most likely there's a moderator. If it comes to a situation in which there are 5 people in the room and the only person that's not a member or a VIP is an admin, then you have permission to talk to them. If you want to say like, hey, so-and-so, blah, 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 can you help me? And if they want to, they will, because knowing my 3 admins, they're very helpful people, and most likely they'll have a hard time transitioning into this. So with the VIPs, I had talked before about introducing a VIP bronze, a VIP silver, a VIP gold, and a VIP platinum. We're throwing that out the window completely. But we are keeping that 4-tier level system for the VIPs. We're going to be giving out the ranks, but kind of like in a different way. Instead of labeling VIP bronze, silver, gold, and stuff, we're going to give them kind of their own feel and their own rank, so to speak, if that makes sense. Hold on one sec here. I'm actually pulling up the list. I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional. So we're going to have sergeant, lieutenant, captain, and general. And these 4 are basically going to be listed at the donation store on the webpage. If you haven't seen that, linkbright.enjin.com. I'll link that into the description for you guys, so you can click it, sign up for a profile if you haven't already, and you can purchase a rank there. Now, once you purchase a rank, a couple things are going to happen. One, you're going to automatically get this rank in the Minecraft server because it's connected to your Minecraft character. 2, it's going to pop a message in the Minecraft server itself saying so-and-so donated this much and became this rank or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and go over the benefits here. If you have trouble keeping up or whatever, please just go back and rewind. These are tentative, completely tentative. This could change between now and when the update actually releases, which is 2 days from now on Friday before my 24-hour stream. So if this changes, I'm just giving you brief overalls, brief things. So a sergeant will be able to use the hat ability, put a block on the head, /book/TPA/TPA here /kit space sergeant. Every rank is going to have /kit space and then that rank with different stuff that comes in it, and that's yet to be determined. That's up to Echo. He's working on that as we speak, actually. And they're going to get $1,500 in game, as well as the ability to set 5 homes. Now, before I go any further, I want to mention that we're looking at implementing a system called Townie. I know a lot of you guys are probably pretty familiar with Townie and what it does, but if you're not, basically you get your own town, right? And you run your own economy and stuff, but in order to start that, you need a certain cash flow. These donations can help you get that if you don't want to work for them. So the $1,500 could be used for that, or buying and selling other things and kind of working your way, yada, yada, whatever you want. The lieutenant gets $2,000. The captain will get $3,000 and the general will get $5,000 in game. The lieutenant's abilities will be /P weather /workbench /kit space lieutenant, obviously, /nickname. So they get to do the nickname command, and they get up to 10 homes, and they can change their cat color or chat color rather. The captain can do /feed /fly. The kit for captain, obviously. 15 homes and color with nicknames and all the other listed. Now the top one is general. We're still working out exactly what all we can give generals, because if you're a general, you've donated a good amount. I think that amount is being set at $75 currently. So with the $5,000 in game, you get be able to format your message, chat, nicknames, /P time /mail space send all. You get to do the general kit, which will probably be something diamond with an enchantment on it or something fun. Unlimited homes and /ender chest. So yeah, it's going to be great. Now, like I said, that could change completely between right now and when it comes out. It could even change between now and now. So, that's tentative. That's not set in stone, but that's kind of a guideline so you have an idea what's going on. Basically, another note is VIPs aren't necessarily in charge of members, but they are considered, quote unquote, above them in the chain because of their status. So that's kind of the benefit you're getting as well. Also, I will tell you this. We look at people who are generals and captains because those are people who are obviously dedicated to the server and aren't going to screw it up first, probably, to be like moderators and stuff like that. Now, that doesn't mean you have to pay money. As a matter of fact, if I look at my list of moderators and admins right now, I think 2 or 3 of them are donators out of like the 10. So it's not a necessity by any means. But that's just something I'm throwing out there. Now getting to members, when you first spawn in from now on, there will be no /kit space tools. That there will be that, but you won't have to do that because you'll spawn in, you'll automatically have it in your inventory. There'll be a set starting tool thing, and you'll be able to basically just spawn in, do what you need to do. It's pretty self-explanatory. Tell your friend to spawn in, they'll already have what they need, that kind of thing. One of the other things we're changing is the welcome message, right? So that's going to be changing. We're changing where spawn is. We are currently working on a new spawn. If you guys didn't see where that is and you didn't see Dan and Kuro working on that on the stream, be sure to go check out my past broadcasts or what have you, because it is coming alive. I even made a YouTube video kind of going through the server, and it kind of showed the early parts of the spawn. It's come a lot further since then. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and honestly, it's going to be really, really cool. We're obviously going to make that our main spawn, and then we're going to have several small spawns all the way around the world. So basically, when you spawn in, you'll have the option to choose like 1 of 4 teleport things, and depending on where you pick, you're going to randomly get teleported somewhere, and that will be kind of where you start your little journey, So I'm really excited for it. I think it's a lot of great changes. There are other minor updates we're doing. I don't really want to get into those, but those are the major things. So I want to go over one more time just so everybody understands the chain of command. If you are a member or a VIP, you are to ask moderators questions. Any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, mods. Mod 1, mod 2, I don't care. Moderators are the people to go through. Moderators. For a mod 1, if you have questions or concerns, mod 2s or admins, that's it. Mod 2, if you have questions or concerns, admins, that's pretty much it. Admins communicate directly with me almost every day, so if they have an issue, they'll come to me and we'll figure it out, and that's pretty much how it's going to work. And it's not because I don't want to talk to the smaller members or the VIPs or whatever. Trust me, I'll still be interacting, and if you've seen my stream, I talk to everybody. It's more of the fact that I don't want there to be so much clutter, right? Because I'm streaming, and you got to understand this. I have one screen here that basically is the Twitch chat, and it's moving like this right? So if I don't catch that message before it hits here, I'm not going to be able to read it. And at the same time, I've got Minecraft chat going on, and I'm not really able to watch both very efficiently all the time. So somebody will send a message, hey Link, how do you do this? And of course I'm looking over here and that's gone. And then, hey Link, how do you do this? You know, just spamming it over and over and over. And we're avoiding that. We're eliminating that completely. So one of the rules is going to be implemented that will state kind of the chain of command, who you're supposed to go to, blah 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 blah. Please be sure to follow that. That's all I can warn you about, because if we don't have an organized chain of command when it comes to the server, it's not going to work. It's just not. So, excuse me. I really want to see this server succeed, and I think it has the legs to at this point. I mean, I haven't streamed much for the past 2 weeks, been sick, had some family issues, the server had issues, a lot of stuff going on. But when I did stream, the fact of the matter is, the first day I streamed this server, we maxed it out. And this is from somebody who had never played Minecraft or anything. So I know it has the potential to max out even right now. And so I'm very excited to see what it does. So with that, I'm going to kind of wrap up the video here. That was it for me. I know my YouTube videos right now are kind of boring. We're going to work on getting like an intro and maybe like an outro. So if you guys have opinions on that, feel free to leave it in the comments. Otherwise, as long as you watch this video, that's all you got to do. You don't got to like or subscribe or any of that junk. Just make sure you hear this, and that's kind of what I'm going for. So I do appreciate you guys coming out and watching this video, or whatever you're doing. You may be laying in bed, going for a run. I don't care. Hello to you, and thank you for watching. Be sure to check me out on Twitch if you don't already. Follow me on all my social media and hit me up, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys, take it easy.